So you know you need a Stripe account to run your business online, but you come from a country where Stripe is not supported. Here's how you can get a working Stripe account in any country around the world. Now, before I show you how to do this, let me prove to you that this is actually working for me. First, I'll go to Google and I'm going to type and say my location right now. And you see that I'm in this neighborhood, which is called Flamingo Vlei, which is in Cape Town, and Cape Town is located in South Africa. Also, if you do a simple Google search and say, does Stripe work in South Africa? Google AI will tell you that you can't sign up for Stripe directly, but then you can sign up for its subsidiary or alternative, which is called Paystack. Also, if I go to the Stripe website directly and I scroll down to see the global availability, you see that South Africa is listed, but when I click on South Africa, I cannot open up Stripe, but I open up an alternative, which in this case is called Paystack. But now when I log into Stripe directly, you see that I actually have got a Stripe account. This is called Yovarsity because that's my business name. And if I just show you my personal website, if I just scroll down here, you see a lot of photos of myself with the different things that I actually sell online. The business name is called Yovarsity and my Stripe account is also called Yovarsity. And you see that there are multiple transactions and payments that have been coming into my account. If I just come here to transactions, you see that I've been receiving a lot of payments. If I click on succeeded, it'll show you the actual payments that I received. And if you just look at the dates there, the last one was on the 14th of June. And today's date is currently 24 June, which means that I last received a payment on my Stripe account just 10 days ago. So as you can see on the Stripe website, if you are in a country where Stripe is not supported, they've got an alternative. For us in South Africa or in Nigeria, it's called Paystack. But specifically, if you want to use Stripe itself, allow me to show you this website, which is called privately.com, where they can actually help you to register a company in either the US or in the UK or in Canada. And once you have registered a business in those countries, they will actually help you to set up a Stripe account. As you can see on the website, they say that form your company from anywhere. Join the thousands of entrepreneurs using a platform to incorporate their companies and unlock premium payment and banking options. This is the number of clients that they've worked with, companies that they've helped to form, countries that they've served, and how long they've actually been in business. So this is what I personally use to get a Stripe account whilst living in South Africa. And now if I click on the pricing section here, the first thing that you'll note is that they can help you to open up a business or get a Stripe account in the US, in the UK, and in Canada. And they've got these two different plans. Depending on where you want to register your company, the prices differ. For example, in the US, the basic plan is $229 and then $99 a year. But if I switch it to the UK, it goes up to $197 and then $59 a year. Same thing if I switch it to Canada. So you just choose where you want your company to be registered. And for all of these, you will notice that it's mentioned here, business Stripe account consultation. In other words, they will help you and they'll tell you what you need to do in order for you to get a Stripe account through them. Now, personally, I'm not affiliated with this company. They didn't pay me to create this video, but because this is a question that a lot of people ask me on this channel, I thought it would be good just to create a video about this. And the other question that you might have is, how then do I withdraw the money from Stripe to my local bank account in any country? I use another great platform, which is called Wise, which allows me to create bank accounts in any country. So I'm going to put the link in the description to both Wise and Privately. And I really would appreciate it if you use my Wise link, because if you decide to use the platform, I get sent a quick thank you from Wise for letting my audience know about the platform. But as you can see here, I've got bank accounts in the British pound, in the Aussie dollar, in the euro, and then in the US dollar, and in many other accounts as well. I simply connect my Stripe account and I tell it to send money to any one of these accounts. And then from those accounts, I then can send the money from a Wise account straight to one of my South African bank accounts. If you've got any questions that you'd want me to answer, just let me know in the comment section below. But if you're curious about how to create a Wise account, make sure that you check out this video next, as it will show you how to do it step by step.